Question from reader Pete. Tim, how many Tour de France stages should I see? The thing with Tour de France stages is there's a lot going on. You've got to get there really early, especially if it's a mountain stage. There's a lot of waiting. You're waiting for the peloton to come around, and then afterwards there's there's a mad dash to get to either the next stage. If it's far away, you've got to transfer as well, or you've got to go back to your accommodation and then do it all again the next day. On my first trip, I wanted to see about 7 or 8 stages, and after the first stage, I realised that wasn't going to happen because it was just out of control. It was raining, but there's just a lot of traffic on the road, and we had a big transfer, so we basically skipped 2 stages. On subsequent trips, approached it differently. So one trip, we stayed in one spot in the Pyrenees, and we saw, I think, about 3 stages, or we could have seen 4, and basically it was a lot more relaxed.
Andrew Cluck is over the hood, Andrew Cluck, Andrew Cluck, it's Andrew Cluck,
and there wasn't all this pressure, so we could just relax, go to a stage, come home, watch the end of the stage on tallies. We came off the mountain, and then take it easy, and then the next day drive a little bit to see a stage start or see another one up a mountain. And then in another trip, basically Kate and I only saw a couple of stages, and it was just a lot more cruisy. The thing with the Tour de France stage is you don't see a lot of cycling. So you're spending a lot of time waiting, maybe 6 hours, waiting. You can ride up a mountain, but you don't see a lot of riding. So the riders come past really quickly, a little bit slower if you're on a mountain, and then it's all over. If you can get down the mountain to a pub to see the finish, or a bar or whatever, that's cool. But you don't actually see a lot of riding. And just wait for the riders to come to you. You can go and see a couple of mountain stages, or a stage start and stage finish. And ideally go to a mountain that's early in the stage if you can, so you can get off the mountain and then get to a bar to see the finish. So Pete, that's my recommendation. If you don't want to have a crazy stressful trip, just see a couple of stages.